Hello everyone watching this video. My name is Brent. You can't see me. I'm right here. But I thought it'd be fun to showcase my quote-unquote man cave and or nerd room. Now it's not, I haven't cleaned up here in a while, so it's a little cluttered and there's a lot of things so there's a lot of parts of it I'm not going to show. So it's not everything up here, just the parts that aren't, a mess. So I thought I would start here with my Pez Dispenser Collection. Ever since I was young, I collected Pez dispensers. I do not know why, I just always have. Some of these are my wife Mandy's, but most of them are mine. You can see it's kind of a variety of different things. I have some Nintendo, some Marvel, Star Wars, two Chewbacca's, Star Trek, DC, and some Disney princesses. Those ones are generally Mandy's, but I like Disney princesses too. And then that's a poster I bought at a store one time, Walmart I think, and it's the different Avengers. It's the Marvel heroes. Vision, Thor, Nick Fury, and a bunch of other ones. I thought it was cool. I like it's kind of their visage, just the hint of them, the symbol of them, not the whole banana, but just like a taste, just like a Captain America taste. And so over here is my Funko Pop Collection. You can see two of them are not in the box, but I still kept the box because most of them I keep in the box. There's a few I haven't, and I like to keep the box if I can. Thanos is actually downstairs. Christmas Yoda, I don't remember, is over here somewhere, but I don't know if he's going to appear in this video or not. But here's the Christmas Yoda box my brother-in-law Dwight got me. And this is my Thanos that my mother-in-law got me. And then I have Admiral Akbar and Fat Thor and Rose from the Golden Girls, because I'm actually a really big Golden Girls fan, for anyone who doesn't already know that. Behind the can there is Pac-Man, Han Solo, Kylo Ren, Peter Venkman, and Batman. And you might see a lot of cans. I collect soda and beer cans for some reason. I have for honestly a long time now. I don't really know why. I just like to do that. You see that's a Coca-Cola can, Pabst Blue Ribbon. Over here is a Zombie Brains. So if they're interesting, I like to keep them. But even if they're not, if they have some sort of significance to me personally, I just like to, hang on to them. I like Coca-Cola and Pabst Blue Ribbon. I like Pepsi. And I like to do this where it's like I have Coca-Cola on one side and Pepsi on the other because I don't know, I have mental issues. Alright, so down here on the second shelf, we got a lot of stuff. Down here is a Marvel 5-piece nesting doll set. You can see the Hulk, Thor, Captain America. There's Captain Picard, who is my favorite Star Trek captain. And I have bobbleheads of Michael Scott and Dwight Schrute from The Office. This is a Two-Face action figure I had for Batman the Animated Series that I've had since I was a kid. There's a Thor, a Marvel Heroes playing card game, a Marvel, what do you call that thing? Whatever that thing's called. Ghostbusters pen. There's a Enterprise. Those are some old Star Wars action figures I had when I was a kid. That's the yellow Power Ranger. That's one of my favorites right there. Doc Brown from Funko Pop Doc Brown from Back to the Future, and Fat Aquaman, who has very hard to see legs and arms because he's so chubby. And then that's a Yoda I've had since I was a kid. Some of these I've had since I was a kid. Two-Face and the Star Wars ones. Oh yeah, here's Janeway. That one's actually Mandy's, but she lives up here. Down on this one here. Alright, the lighting's not the best, so sorry. R2-D2, that's actually an alarm clock. And he does make noise like every day at 12 o'clock. Whether you want him to or not. And yeah, you can't see. Sorry, it's dark. But that's Aragorn from Lord of the Rings back there. That's Geordie LaForge. Felix the Cat. That Batman I've had. That's from the same set that Two-Face was in. I got when I was a kid. That's a Chewbacca that used to make noise. He doesn't anymore. That's the Brandon Routh Superman. That's actually my little sister Emma's, or it used to be. I took it home recently with me, so he lives here with me. I have a lot of Darth Vader stuff. I'm a big fan of Darth Vader, and most of the Darth Vader stuff I like to keep together. That's Lando I've had since I was a kid. Any Dr. Pepper can that has a character I like on it, I try to keep. Right now, the only ones I have in my collection right now for some reason have the Gal Gadot Wonder Woman on it. I don't know why. I mean, I do really like Gal Gadot Wonder Woman. I just don't understand why it's the only one I seem to have been able to find. But I have a Dr. Pepper can with her on it, and then a Chewbacca with Arnold Schwarzenegger, Mr. Freeze. That's right, I have the Arnold Schwarzenegger Mr. Freeze. I've had that since I was a kid. Because I really liked Batman and Robin when I was 7. I don't now. I haven't in years, but at the time I thought it was really cool. And so I had Mr. Freeze, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Mr. Freeze. I wish I had the animated series Mr. Freeze, but I'm not even entirely sure they had that back then. Who knows? Maybe they did. Oh yeah, that's my Star Trek phaser. That Felix the Cat is laying on it. He does that. He's kind of a jerk. Alright, this is the majority of my can collection here. And as you can see, it is largely Wonder Woman for some reason. But also, I like Surge, Ghostbusters Ecto Cooler. That's a Ghostbusters energy drink. Duff Beer from The Simpsons. Mega Man energy drink. Flamin' Moe, also from The Simpsons. And more Wonder Woman Dr. Pepper. That's the Millennium Falcon, sitting on top of a Darth Vader chocolate bunny. It's not technically a chocolate bunny, it's a chocolate bunny shaped like Darth Vader. Right, down here, again, kind of dark. It's my Star-Lord mask for my Star-Lord costume. I wore that 2 Halloweens in a row. The rest of the costume's kind of messed up, but the Star-Lord mask is still pretty cool, so I keep it up there to make it look like I'm secretly a superhero. That's Robin. Who has a thing that he's never used in anything ever. I love 90s toys. I love how they would just give them vehicles, even if it made no sense within the context of what they are. This, I think, was a promotional item with Batman and Robin. I think it came with that, Mr. Freeze. So, and of course, he doesn't wear anything close to that in the movie, and he doesn't ride on anything close to that in the movie. So, I don't know. It's cool looking, though. Way cooler than anything in the actual movie. That is Green Goblin's glider from the Spider-Man movie, the first one, the Tobey Maguire one. The Green Goblin does come with it. Unfortunately, he is broken. I recently, not that long ago, went to my parents' house and they had a bunch of my old toys. And I picked what I wanted out from it. And some of them were broken. As it's not uncommon for kids' toys to be, especially all this, I'm in my 30s, so a lot of them are very old. But I still wanted to maintain some of them, so I did take the Goblin Glider because it's still in pretty good condition, and it looks cool. I'm a really big fan of the Green Goblin, the Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin, and I like the Goblin Glider. I do have Green Goblin himself still, but he's broken, so he's not over here. He's in the broken toy section. Those are my Wolverine Claws that I wore for Halloween. And this is why I had this when I was a kid. It is Luke Skywalker's lightsaber. It used to have You can see the little green there. It used to have a lightsaber attached to it, but it doesn't anymore, and I figured, you know what, it still looks pretty cool. Even without it, it looks like it's just not ignited, right? One thing I love that probably won't surprise anyone, I don't know if anyone knows that I do, but I love popcorn buckets. You know, I go to the movies a lot. My wife and I are both big movie fans, and I love it when they have popcorn buckets. So this is one that I had when one of the Spider-Man movies came out. I'm a pretty big Spider-Man fan, pretty big Marvel fan, and Spider-Man, I think, is my favorite Marvel character in terms of aesthetics. My favorite overall is the Hulk, but I love the way Spider-Man looks. So I will pretty much any time I see something Spider-Man related, buy it. So there's that. That's Chewbacca's head. These are some of my old Star Wars toys. I had to keep this stuff because I remember this stuff from when I was a kid. And it's like, it's not in the best of condition, but I had to keep it. I had to, like, that's Han Solo in Luke Skywalker's X-Wing. And I know that makes no sense, and some Star Wars fan somewhere's head just exploded. But there it is. And then this is my favorite, the TIE Fighter. This is always my favorite, and it's in pretty good condition. The only thing missing is the top. And I still have my Darth Vader that I used to have in it. He doesn't have his cape anymore, but he fits in there better without it. And then this is the one that's in the best of condition.